Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. We are 22S Radio, the next wave of K Beach. 22S Radio is 22smedia.com and 88.1 FM, KKJZ HD3, Long Beach, Los Angeles. Welcome back, everyone, to Talk With Spencer program. I'm your host, Spencer Klein, back at again with a few guests, more than a few. Few is kind of understatement.
Yes, sir.
Devin.
What's poppin'?
Let's start with you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Very excited, hyped, bro. That was incredible. I think radio is like super sick. This nigga used to have a podcast too.
Yeah.
Really?
So it's so dope.
Had like 10 episodes and
what happened? What was it about?
No, literally just like about like random things that would happen during the week.
I was
just
about
like,
to be on,
really?
bro, and
Yeah,
then
it
they
was just
canceled
like,
it. They was like, oh, we're not
yeah, we
doing
had like 10
it. I was
episodes.
like,
It's because my friend moved away, so we just like we
I
just
never did
stopped.
that.
It was fun though. Like
I can curse,
Yeah, I
right? Is
feel-
that okay?
You can say whatever you
For
want. After
sure,
6
okay.
o'clock, that's FCC rules.
Okay,
On
cool.
college
I
radio
just want to
station.
make sure I
Yeah.
get passionate about shit, so I just be
Say whatever you want.
phenomenal.
But yeah, I was thinking about the first question I was going to ask you when you came on the show.
Yeah.
So you're the first person that I've ever talked to, ever, that's done like animation, drawing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
So it's kind of like it's a different beast.
Oh my God.
Different
People have
from,
no
like-
idea. Like it's a whole
It's different from like
world.
music
Oh
production.
my God.
And
Yeah.
so I just want to ask you, this very general to ask you, what is art?
Oh my God.
Like what would you say
Um,
is art to you?
For me, art is just you expressing yourself in some way that's like a skill. So it's like, you know, that's whether that's music, you know what I'm saying? Like you're expressing yourself in some way that like it's practical. So it's like music, you know, you're creating music, fashion, you know, you're stylizing yourself, you're creating garments, of course, like illustration, you're illustrating things, you're animating things. Even like martial arts, like, you know, all that was just a whole bunch of old Asian people who had to like learn how to defend themselves like against their government. So they were like expressing their need of defense through like martial art, you know. So anything you're expressing like who you are, like what you're trying to do through some kind of like practicality, you know.
So you would say art is it's basically in the eye of the beholder.
Hell
in
yeah.
a sense.
Yeah.
So it's not that. Well, one man's trash, one man's treasure.
Right,
In
right.
that sense, one's man's trash, another man's art.
Exactly. And of course it's like it's to an extent because you can have people who just wild out and they'll do something stupid and be like, oh, this is art. It's like, okay, relax.
So is there anything? Let's get on that. Is there anything
Is
that's
it?
out there where you're just like, that's fucking stupid. That's not art, like at all.
I haven't seen anything that dumb for me to be like, okay, this is bullshit. You said, huh?
Black Clover.
Oh my God. Yeah, trash anime is not art. Actually, that's actually a really good argument. If someone were to say like any, like just those anime that's just like made for like commercial gain, like structurally, and not even just like for the art of it. It's like all those like bullshit. Like Dragon Ball Super is not art.
Stop it.
It's not. It's just them
Dragon Ball Super
niggas
is-
wanting to milk the fuck out of Dragon Ball Z, and so they just made more of it using the same like
I
for
don't
me,
even
for that,
wanna
I'd argue isn't
I don't
art.
even want to hear it.
Because it's not like expressing or having like an end goal. It's just being like, we need to make more money, so
Bro,
we're gonna.
Toriyama- Stop.
Wait. You said Dragon Ball Z isn't art?
Dragon Ball Super.
Oh,
anything
okay.
past Z is just like. The Broly movie was cool. I'll give that a pass just because I haven't even seen it yet, so I can't even judge it like that. But like GT bullshit,
You know what the Brawly movie
I
is officially
remember.
called?
huh?
Dragon Ball Super Brawly.
Okay, but Brawly was like they actually took like Brawly, who people already loved, and made it a character. So that was already something like it wasn't just like more ass pull bullshit.
But it wasn't ass pull
It
bullshit,
was.
bro.
We
If
could
you-
get into that. Like I
Stop
said, I brought it here just to talk about anime.
Oh
with me.
my God.
Well, it's like, yeah, I understand what you're saying in a sense, but that's kind of what. In the last podcast, we were talking about how Disney, specifically Disney, is on like this trend.
Oh
of
my
just
God! Don't yes, I saw
rehashing-
that. And I
Oh my
wanted to talk.
God.
I was so
Rehashing
mad that I
movies.
wasn't there to talk
That's
about that
not art.
conversation. I
That's
was
not
like,
art.
bro,
'Cause I knew-
would have like so many things to say.
Because I knew, like, because we were talking about like the animation aspect.
Yeah, hell.
I was
yeah.
like, I knew this nigga want to be in on this.
Oh my
I
God,
just knew,
bro. People like animation is something that people don't really get it. You know, like it's really it's a demon in itself. Like it's crazy. Like just how other like forms of just like American media have like, you know, bullshit that they make just for money, or really, really artsy stuff that like is like not get paid enough attention to. Animation is the same stuff. Like people don't understand like so much of our animation in America comes from like India and like France.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. So like
I would have never guessed that.
So when you look at there is no like, besides for 3D animation, there's no like American animation studio. It's just like you have Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, you know, DreamWorks, like Powerhouse, and all they do is like the pre-production stuff. So they'll handle like writing, storyboarding, character designs, background work, maybe some layouts, but everything else is just given to like a whole bunch of like super talented people in India because you can pay them less and they're really talented. So that's like why I care about the industry so much. It's just because it's like you have all these kids going to art school like me for animation, and then they end up just becoming like character designers or like storyboard artists. And it's like, bro, they learned to animate. Like, why aren't they animating? It's like they'll work on like cheap stuff for like, you know, companies that do like little stuff for like commercials and like websites and maybe like YouTube series. But there's no like, it's not like Japan. It's not like, you know, like we have our own like, you know, studio Madhouse or anything like that. Like, hell no.
So the point you're trying to make is, if I understand what you're saying, is that there's no like American animation culture.
No.
It's just borrowed from other
it's like
subcultures.
We started off having our thing, and then we took off with 3D, and 3D just became like this commercial factory. And there's of course there's stuff that comes out that really does like this is true art. Like, this is beautiful. Like, these people really try to do something. You have your like anything Pixar, I just like bow down to because they're insane. But it's like, come on, like Frozen, like, come on, bro, like, don't do that to me.
Wait. I just, because I'm still thinking about that.
Yeah.
Like, and this is no way. I'm not like you know, backing up for America.
No,
or
yeah.
anything. I'm just like, Disney started here.
Oh, definitely.
And
100%. And that's what's so crazy. I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish.
So like Disney started here, and Paramount.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, Universal. So like, how can you say that knowing that the biggest movie companies on the planet started right here in America?
You know how I can say that? Kern, get your phone out from real quick, go on Safari and look up when Lion King.
Yeah, there's no reception.
There's none?
Here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look up someone who
we can do it right here.
Able to look
up.
Right here. Tell me when Lion King came out. I love doing this.
1993, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
93.
Okay. Now I need you to look up when Akira came out and Ghost in the Shell. I love doing this.
Came out in like the 80s.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is my thing. America, like, of course, I'm trying to work for them, so I have a huge amount of respect for so much of it. But there's also a huge amount that's so boxed in and is so like only for the commercial. Like, you look at Japan and even China and France, like every 2 seconds they're doing something to like break the boundary. And the only people you see doing that in America is the really big companies who have the money to do that. No one's taking risk. Like, it's the same old stories. Like, it's very just like, it's all the same calculated, all the same music, and you can get like Pitbull to do a soundtrack for like every little kid's movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, there's some amazing stuff, and I would like to work for any of these studios. But if I'm talking about stuff that really, really like impresses me and makes the stuff that makes me want to do art is not the stuff that's in America. Like, it's just not. The stuff that makes me want to do art is like when I'm sitting up here watching like. Have you ever seen Evangelion, the anime?
Evangelion?
Right.
Yeah.
Me watching like the fight with Asuka versus the Angels. Have you ever seen that in that movie? Everybody like listening. Watch End of Evangelion. I don't care if it's a spoiler or not. Just, you're not gonna get it. Just watch it. And if you watch, just look up like Asuka versus the aliens. You look up that fight and you're like, dude, someone hand animated this in the 90s. Like, there was some old Japanese dude who probably spent like his whole like 3 months straight on just drawing these characters.
I feel that exact same way about
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's kind of like they do it from what it looks like. They do it not with a profit motive in mind.
That exactly. They take risk. Like, they do stuff to expand with the art. America does stuff to expand, okay, what's going to make us the most money? Now that we have more money, okay, now we can like kick it up a notch because we're this huge empire, and like people are only gonna leave if we don't kick it up. So now we have to. They only kick it up. Bro, Toy Story 4 could have been made so long ago if they just kept pushing it. Like, look up Final Fantasy, the movie Advent Children. Bro, at how it almost, like, we see our video game industry, like, look how much that blew up and how insane the graphics were in video games right now.
Straight from Japan, though.
Exactly, because now they're like, oh shoot, people are seeing it like in Asia, they're doing this a whole lot better than we are, so we have to kick it up. But they're doing it because they want to evolve the art, not because they're evolving because like people are getting tired of it. And they're like, okay, we have to do something new now. And it's not to like discredit anybody. Like, these studios make some amazing work, but like I said, like that's not really where I'm drawn from. That's not where I'm getting inspired. It's like, okay, like I'm not gonna be super impressed for like Disney to put out something that looks good. Like, dude, you guys have the most money in the world. Like, if it doesn't look this good, I'm be disappointed.
So what was your opinion on the entire Lion King Disney rehashing?
Man, I think
every fucking movie under the sun.
The only reason why I support it is because I know how expensive Avengers are, and I know that's one of the reasons why they're doing it. It's because they have to fund that. So I will be, I will be cool with them putting out a whole bunch of like bullshit. Like, and Lion King looks insane. But we're not gonna act like it doesn't look really
it's the same
weird.
movie, though.
We're not gonna act like that does not look weird as hell.
Who here has seen Lion King?
Bro, have you even seen it?
Okay, so no, this is my thing. This is my thing. Don't count my point 100% on Lion King because I haven't seen it yet. But this is the thing. No, this is the thing though. My black mother was in that movie theater, literally sending me chunks of that movie, watching it because she was like had so many things to say, and I'm literally just getting like almost like Snapchats every 5 minutes of like this movie. So I've seen what this movie looks like, and we know the story, nigga. It's the same. It's Lion King. So the only thing I need to be seeing is these graphics.
Exactly.
I've seen the graphics. I see how they go with the voices. It's weird as hell.
To your point, though, like you have
shout out Childish Gambino. Like, I want to be him, but like that it was weird. And like, I love Beyonce.
Bro.
Like, I would let her yell at me all the time because her voice is incredible.
Stop.
But it doesn't seem right. You gonna tell me you gonna have these, like, think about it, bro. You're taking an animated movie that has an animated script. Yeah. They don't talk like regular people. They talk like animated characters that have to be like extra dramatized. So you're taking like a script that's based off of something like that and then making Beyonce do it with a super 3D rendered lion. That's not gonna look good.
You say super
just looks
3D rendered lion. Like, did you even see it?
Bro, you don't have to see it. You watch 10 minutes of what that movie looks like, and you're like, okay, I've seen it.
I promise you, it's different. Because I had the exact same thoughts.
Okay, but
my mom took me.
Half of it why you like it is because of the music.
No. Because
didn't Homeboy make it? Didn't Hans Zimmer make it?
Yes.
Okay, so
But look, bro, that movie is so visually insane. Like, that movie was a flex. Think about it this
visually,
way.
But when I hear Beyonce, when I hear that mouth open and I hear Beyonce start talking, I'm like, this is so weird. It seemed like a.
To your point,
no, okay.
You just said.
I'll let you finish first. I'll let you finish first. I want to get back on that though.
You said, okay, so you have all these these American companies who aren't giving a shit about like up in the ante doing the crazy shit, but like. You have all these kids like my young sister. She would look at like the 1993 Lion King and be like, "What the hell is this? This is shit. This animation is
so crazy.
trash."
I actually don't believe
But the
that.
thing is, that's only crazy to us because we grew up with that. They don't know anything else. So all these little kids are seeing a real life lion see all the shit that like we couldn't have back then.
That's a trash
Think about
childhood,
that.
bro. Imagine
That's
watching
super,
this
that's
Lion
super
King
trash.
first.
For real.
Instead of
That's
the original.
horrible. This, bro, my little cousin, that little nigga's like 3. He probably gonna think that this one is the original. And I'm gonna have to tell him like, no, this is not.
That's the crazy part.
That's what's insane to me. And the people that think that Lion King is an original story, it's fucking Hamlet.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, there's people who don't know that.
Like, so many Disney films are just based off Shakespeare.
Yes. And see, okay, that's I will give Disney so much respect. Not to interrupt you.
You're good. Yeah.
But like, they understand how to milk. They understand how stupid people are. They understand that you can take this story that has already been told by some old European dude like how many thousands of years ago or 100 years ago, whatever. I'm an artist. I'm not a historian. What are you gonna do? Like, but like they're able to take these stories and then put like again another fairy tale that's already been written by somebody else and then milk it even this many years later. Like that, they could do that. No one else can do that. Like I give them that. They know how to deal with manipulative sheep people.
Yeah.
They know it works.
And they still make money off that.
They still make money off of it. Like, how much did New Lion King make? Like, it did really well.
It did really well.
It did really well. And that's like, I'm like, come on, bro.
Okay, in the last podcast, we were talking about why it did well. And there are so many factors that went into it.
100%.
Like,
oh, my God, yeah.
Nostalgia factor.
Yep.
Everyone's gonna
100%
want to see the Lion King.
Exactly.
It could have been told shit. People would have wanted to see it because, oh my God, the Lion King.
Right, exactly.
You want to see it?
I'm gonna see it again just because it's out.
too. The cast.
Exactly.
Beyonce.
That
You
was
gonna take
all-star
Beyonce
cast.
and put her in
Beyonce?
anything, you automatically gain like $500 million.
But
Probably
it's,
just off of that.
in my opinion, okay, seeing the cast, it kind of broke away the fact that I'm watching a movie.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
like you hear fucking Simba speak, I'm like, you're
Seth
fucking Donald
Rogen.
Glover. You're not
Right.
fucking
It's.
Simba.
I feel like there's a thing of it can be too star
Haven't even
powered.
seen the movie.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
and
such
I never.
and that
that's-
proved that there can be such a thing as that some as too. It's just too many good people. That doesn't always work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the Golden State Warriors. Like, okay, they did their thing, and then now look, that shit all fell apart.
Niggas got injured.
Niggas are stupid. That's what it was. You can't. You
Damn,
can
Kawhi.
never get that much of a good thing. Like, okay, before the movie came out, it had so much hype.
it did.
Like, I felt
Yeah.
like there's one point on Twitter every day I saw somebody talking about how Beyonce was gonna be a lion.
Because her fans are
And I'm like,
cancerous.
bro, but not even that. Just like regular niggas that were just like, damn, bro, we want to be watched like Beyonce as a lion. Like, that's crazy.
And she
or
did
niggas
well.
making like dumbass memes like,
Beyonce.
like Mufasa dies. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Oh, I
Like,
saw
you
that.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, so like, but like you said, they knew that this was like not the greatest thing ever. But there's so many factors on why it's gonna make money. They know that, like you said, they know that regardless. They have this cast, they have nostalgia factor, and it looks crazy. So it's like all like the super nerds I go to school with who like do like 3D concept art are all gonna go see it just because like, oh yeah, my teacher worked on it, or like, oh, I just want to see what it looks like because it looks so nice. Bro, like, you're gonna have every audience, and then you're gonna have dumbasses like us who are just gonna go because it's just like, oh, nigga, we ain't got nothing else to do. Like, let's go see this, make fun of
Fuck,
it.
I'm
nigga,
not
I wanted
doing
to
that.
see that.
Okay,
Nah, man.
well,
his point.
I bet you if we were not always financially like burdened and we could just do dumb shit whenever, I promise you would have seen that movie.
no, but I have
I would not waste
my question is this? It's gonna end? Like, is this?
Bro,
is this?
you know what?
Is this
I
what
give it
Disney
5 years.
is?
I honestly
now?
feel like it will. Because I feel like everything they do has like I hate like end goal. I know end game. I hate to say that, but like everything, like they know what they're doing and they know it's not gonna work that long because they've seen other people try to milk stuff continually and have it see like it burn. Like I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's just Illuminati or what, but they're too,
Wow.
they're too smart to make. Because like, what have they done that's like really like failed? Like,
Dumbo did not. I don't think.
oh my god,
I
think-
yeah,
I think
actually,
Dumbo-
broke
I think
a few
Dumbo-
mil,
that
though.
you're
was
right.
Dumbo,
It
was
didn't.
Dumbo?
I
That was
forgot
that was
even
that was
came
the
out.
second one because there was first Tarzan, which
Tarzan
everyone
was cool.
forgot.
Tarzan was cool.
But then
Tarzan was good.
what was after
What?
that?
Disney did that Tarzan?
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
yeah, it
Yes.
was cool. It wasn't
Yes.
bad.
No, I saw it. I didn't know it was
Yeah.
Disney.
I saw it at my
It was
church.
good.
What?
We had like
Yeah,
a
and then it
movie
was
night.
Dumbo.
Wow.
Dumbo didn't. I don't think it even broke.
think-
That's
Yeah.
so crazy. I forgot
It-
Dumbo
it
was even
crashed.
coming
Yeah,
out.
It came out this year.
Man, fuck that movie anyways, bro.
That shit's trash.
Like
Danny DeVito's in it,
100%.
though.
People
Danny
forget
DeVito's
how
cool.
racist Disney was. I hope they come on, bro. Then they gonna try to cover it up with the.
You're not
bullshit.
gonna get hired by Disney no more. They heard you call them racist.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be a competitor. Give me like 20 years.
That's what's up.
I remember a couple years ago. You know the website or the YouTube channel College Humor.
Yes. Oh my
So
god.
they
yeah.
had like a skit up of like the Dora the Explorer movie.
Oh, don't. Oh my.
And then I was like, that's so funny. It's
Right.
not real. Here we are in
and then look,
2019.
and that's a movie. Can
Oh.
you
And that
believe
was a
that?
real ass movie.
I
That
actually wanna
shit
watch
looks
that.
like one of them.
Oh, you only want to say that
I'm
because you think
interested.
You
Dora
want to say
looks
that
cute.
because you think Shorty is
She
cute.
thinks she's cute.
Be
Who's the
honest.
actress? I don't even know who it is.
It's
Stop.
cool, bro. She's
You
over
see the
18. You
trailer?
can say whatever you want to say about her.
No, it actually looks like an interesting movie.
Stop.
It's crazy
You're
how-
telling me Dora the Explorer live
I just
action
wanna
looks like
see how
an
they
interesting
do it.
film?
I want to see how they do
No.
it.
Dora,
Yo,
Lost City
A24
of Gold.
loving.
You know what's crazy
I
about
just
it,
wanna
though?
see
It's
how
like
they
how
do it.
those passion projects, those original passion projects, ends up being better than the actual films that are being
Bro,
made.
exactly. Like, that's I don't know. Like, the industry of just everything of making any narrative is just so fucked up right now. Like, insanely. Like, video games is fucked up. Like, when's the last time someone was like, "Oh, this is actually like a really good video game"?
Monster
what,
Hunter.
what, like,
Red Dead Redemption.
What, like God of War?
Yeah,
Red
Red
Dead
God of
Redemption.
War,
Undertale.
Detroit Become Human.
Stop it.
Detroit. No, that is one of the
No,
best games
Detroit
I've ever
Become
played,
Human is
bro.
horrible.
No, it actually looks
What the
good.
hell is you niggas talking?
When
You
was the
said
last time
looks
you touched
good.
your PlayStation,
You
bro?
said looks good. Please go. Stop
Oh
it.
my
No,
God.
no. I understand what you're saying. Because like, think, when was the last time a game
Spider-Man.
has? No,
Okay, stop it.
No.
Stop it. Spider-Man is not good.
No.
I want everyone to
No.
hear me
No.
saying this. I don't care if niggas call me
But
asshole.
Listen. When was the last time a game where you just sat down and just told yourself this is a work of art?
Spider-Man.
Bro,
No!
Gears of
No,
War
not
3. Gears of
Spider-Man.
War 3,
Wait,
100%.
nigga,
Gears of War 3 was the last time I played.
God.
Gears of War 3.
Gears of
for
War
like-
3.
I want to hear your
I would
argument
defend
for
that to my grave. That is my favorite game of all time. I will whoop your ass, dude. Okay, think about it like this. Okay, now a little bit of it is biased, but like listen though. So when this game first came out, I was in like 5th grade, I think. Right, nigga just got a brand new Xbox from my mom for Christmas. So now I'm like, okay, I can finally start buying games now. She let me like buy rated M games, right? So nigga already had what came out when we 5th, 6th grade, like
Halo Reach, I think.
was it MW3?
No, it's Black Ops.
Yeah, it was
Black Ops 1. All right, so Black Ops 1 was coming out, like MW3 type shit. And so I was like, okay, this is back when I used to be like a mad Call of Duty hater because I grew up on Halo and Call of Duty just was not it to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would always compare it to Halo because Halo was like the first shooter game I played. And I was like, oh my God, like this is what a shooter game is? Like, this is crazy. And I played Call of Duty and I was like, dude, if I really wanted to be in the military, I would have done it already. Like, this shit is not cool. I was like,
6th grade.
you get shot once and you die. Like in Halo, you get shot like 10 times, you still good. I was like, this is bullshit. So, but there were still elements that I liked. So now I'll pop up like Gears of War 3, right? So I played Gears of War 2 for the first time at my uncle's house. I didn't know that nigga played games. He was like, because they had some big ass parties, like, oh, go in the what's so called room, you can play games. Because like hella adults there and shit. I was like 10, bro. I pull up in there. The first thing my ass do, I'm chainsawing this ugly alien nigga in half with a gun, and I'm like, bro, what is this? Like, this is the craziest game. You can chainsaw a nigga and then shoot somebody right after with the same weapon. That's crazy. So 3 comes out, and I'm like, I'm watching all these previews for it. I'm like, I knew everything about that game before it came out. It came out and it exceeded every single like expectation I had of it. Like, bro, horde mode is crazy. Like, imagine of all of us right now as the Xbox, all of us got sat down. We play a match and it's like every single round just more niggas come at y'all and you can like fortify a base and like and keep upgrading your weapons and like all of them get strong like over time.
This is Fortnite.
But nigga, but this is the thing. When did
described
Fortnite come
Fortnite.
out? Okay, but when did
Oh
Fortnite
my
come
God.
out? When did Fortnite come out?
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Gears of War 3 came out in when?
2012,
2010, bro.
2010.
The same niggas
Nigga,
who
I don't
made
know.
Fortnite made Gears of War. That's why I hate Fortnite so much because it's literally they just took Gears of War and made it kiddie, and they just appealed to mad niggas. But imagine if Fortnite was like hella gritty, and it was actually like hard, bro. And the story of Gears of War 3, like if y'all know the story of
It's
Gears of
difficult
War and
as
what
shit once
happened,
the tryhards started
every
playing.
like solid ass Gears of War 3 fans know that's the best game. Like story wise, everything. Like,
Okay, but I understand your argument, but the problem with it is that it's a sequel.
Definitely,
in a
and I hear
series,
that. And my only
which is why I shot down the Spider-Man because it's a rehash of Spider-Man for
okay.
PS1.
Would you? My only thing after Gears of War 3 would be Legend of Zelda. Breath
Oh, Breath of the
Wild.
Wild, my
How
God.
would
But
you
yeah,
feel
but that's
about
a- that's
me
a
saying
part
that? But
of
then
a
still,
series.
Okay, so a
Yeah.
standalone thing, I really
Like-
haven't found something that really made me be
Bro, I
like,
was
damn.
Recently, right?
I haven't. Like, if I think about it, like Smash Ultimate is another
It's just-
installation. It's just
Yeah.
like 2K or anything like that. Like, we
Fuck
love
2K.
Smash.
Uncharted, bro. You ever played? Bro, I think Uncharted like
Which
This
one
nigga
though?
said
Which
all
one?
of them.
It's
All of
trash.
them. Maybe not one, but I think all of them.
It's starting to dwindle after
Even
like
Last
3.
of Us, bro.
Yeah.
You know Tom Holland's playing.
I feel like-
Okay, Last of
I
Us
feel
was
like Last
insane.
of
I
Us
can
was
agree. If
prob-
someone's
probably the last
if
one.
somebody said Last
Yeah.
of Us, I would be like, okay, for sure. Like I agree.
I think yeah.
I would legit. I'd
That's
be
like
like,
a-
bro, that
yeah.
game is a movie and a
Exact-
game
yep.
in itself, and it can hold up on
Detroit, is
in
it?
both ways.
And Detroit, is it?
Detroit become human, bro.
When did you play it?
That is a laughing stock.
When have
of-
you played it?
bro? I
When
played
have
it
you played
one
it?
time. Because,
Exactly.
Okay.
Did you finish it?
Nigga, you done finish that
Exactly.
bullshit? Did you finish it?
2 days.
Okay.
You not
I
finish.
don't want to interrupt this conversation, but we got to take a quick break, and
Quick break.
then we're gonna get back to the rest of the programming.
Talk about-
Welcome back, everyone. We are 22S
Yes,
Radio,
sir.
the next wave of K Beach. 22S Radio is 22smedia.com and 88.1 FM KKJZ HD3. Welcome back, everyone, to Talking with Spencer program. I'm your host, Spencer Klein, back at again with more than a few guests.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to get back to you, Devin.
That's so
leader
sick,
of the
bro.
pack.
I love your radio intro. That's just so cool. You can.
I
just
got to
speak
say it
that
every
fast.
time. It's not like a.
It's just so smooth
It's not
to
like.
me though.
Yeah.
It's literally. It's on.
You have it written down?
That's
It's
so.
on this,
see, you can't ruin the
this
magic,
thing
bro.
right
You gotta
here.
just be
So
like,
I just
nah,
gotta-
that
Yeah,
shit-
just say you
I
came
just
up
got to
with
do
it.
the same
You
thing
be
every
like, that's
single
just
time.
a drip. It just
So-
comes off like that every time. I ain't gotta remember it. No, but we would talk about Detroit, but
Don't know anything about it.
no, it just wasn't a good game. I played it and I was like, this is kind of like wonky. You didn't think it was wonky? Like when I played it, it was glitchy as hell.
What did you play the beta?
No, bro. I played that bitch. Whose house was I at, bro?
Bugging out.
I was at somebody's house and they had it. I don't remember. It was probably one of my homies. I think it was like Sam or somebody had that shit, and we played. I was like, "This is whack as hell." And it was like, "Yeah, I don't even really like it."
Because you got to
that.
be immersed in it, bro, by yourself.
I'm gonna find like hella YouTube essayists that like shit on that game. I'm just gonna shit.
You sound like Andrew. Oh, I didn't watch the show, but this YouTuber
No,
that
I played it
What
one
show?
time.
Like, what show?
I played it one time.
You
I was
said that
at-
about Game of Thrones, bro. Bro,
I'm not
Game of
watching
Thrones
Game
is
of
so
Thrones.
trash,
I'm not
bro. And I
watching
said,
that
have you
shit,
seen
bro.
it? Nigga said,
I'm
nah,
not
man. This
watching that.
YouTuber that I
Niggas watch Game of Thrones and then say One Piece is too long. Shut the fuck up. That's bullshit. If you, bro,
I've seen both. What's the issue?
I had to get that off my chest. If you say that One Piece is too long, but you watch Game of Thrones, you're retarded.
How? One Piece is
One
still
Piece-
like I don't agree with it because I love both, but One Piece is still way longer than
Bro,
Game
but
of
you think
Thrones.
niggas is finna sit there and go through all them damn sex scenes?
There's not that many. It's like all of them are like season 1.
There's-
It was like 10 per episode.
There's
Not
hella.
even, bro.
There's hella.
Have you seen the show?
Yeah, no, I legit have.
Okay.
Because I used to try to
There's
get
not
into
even
it.
that much.
I just wish they'd finish the books before they would continue on with the
Yeah,
seasons.
that's always
the
so
only
sad.
thing that ruined
That
it.
happens all the time in anime too. Let's talk about Hunter x Hunter real quick.
Don't. Oh my god, nigga, you already know the deal.
You know, I know I said X. Shut up. I probably watched Hunter x Hunter before you even knew what anime was. So
Not eat. What the fuck?
I'm just talking about niggas who gonna get on me for saying
Oh, I thought
Hunter
you were
x
talking about
Hunter.
me.
I'm not, bro. He thinks everything I say is directed to him. So it's not. I swear.
Because you always on my head.
I'm not. We have great conversations.
He just
about-
says something out loud and like he doesn't even direct it towards
Right? And
you.
he's like, what? What'd you say?
I ain't say that.
No, Hunter x Hunter is incredible. If you haven't watched it, like, why are you not? But you know,
Why are you still alive? But that's the best manga to anime adaptation I've seen in my life.
wait till JoJo
Part
finishes,
6,
and
yeah, I
then
know.
I want you to tell me. Have you seen JoJo? Are you in anime like that?
I'm not gonna lie to you, not as much as you guys are.
Oh my
But-
god!
but I- okay,
we're
but here's-
like it's bad.
Here's okay, like
Yeah, it's pretty
I've
cringy.
I've seen like the basic nigga
Yeah,
animes like
yeah.
Dragon Ball
of course.
Z,
So you're
Naruto.
educated, so we can have
So
conversations.
we can have
Yeah.
conversations about
For
like
sure, that's all that
like
matters.
Dragon Ball Z, Naruto,
100%.
yeah,
R.I.P.
Attack on
Bleach.
Titan. Stuff like that.
R.I.P.
I haven't gotten deep into like fucking like JoJo's Bizarre.
It's
I did
so-
watch the first episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I
Yeah,
haven't gotten up with
it
it,
was
and
probably
I
the
love it.
Oh,
Really?
I
so
love it.
The
Bro.
fact that you like, okay, so this the thing.
Damn, he's
But-
really gonna
listen,
love
this
the
the
show.
thing. Like,
That's
all right,
crazy.
so for niggas who don't know, I am a JoJo like
Fanatic.
past stan. Like I've probably read every part like 3 times. So I first got into it when I was in like 8th grade, and okay, so all right, this is a long ass backstory, but like niggas got time. So there's this game. Okay, so you know, like, what was that last anime game, Jump Versus, that was like really horrible?
Jump Force?
Jump Force.
Force.
All right, so Jump Force is a part of a series, bro. That Shonen Jump, the manga magazine that's brought you classics such as Dragon Ball Z,
And
Naruto, Bleach,
Naruto.
Yu Yu Hakusho,
My Hero Academia.
Promise Neverland, My Hero Academia, etc., etc., etc. Even that bullshit Black Clover.
I like Black Clover.
So
I bet you do.
they made games like Smash, and the first one was called Jump Superstars.
J-Stars.
And it was on the yes, this is before that. It was on the DS, and it's just like
remember
Smash
that.
Bros, but it's with all your favorite anime characters. So when I was like 8, my mom, I've been a weeboo at a very young age, bro. My mom, before we went on this like big ass vacation because like my mom's a single mom, so like we would just do shit together because we ain't had no friends, we was bored. So we went to like Cancun. My mom be hustling, bro. Like we not even rich. My mom just be busting her ass. Shout out Felicia Douglas, real quick though.
For real.
But so we about to go on this trip, and my mom knows my impatient like ADHD ass is not gonna like be cool in this airplane for that long. So she buys me a video game, but she knows I'm like a huge nerd now. So she goes to this Japanese store and buys me Jump Ultimate Stars, and this is the second sequel in that like Jump, and that's honestly under Gears of War. That's my favorite game like ever. Like it's just so fun for no reason, and it's like it's like bro, it's like it's 32-bit. Like it's not even like a super impressive game. It's just the fact that there's a fuck ton of anime characters. The whole game is in Japanese, so I had to beat this whole game not knowing a single word. But like, it showed me a whole bunch of different like anime series I had no idea existed, and I figured out JoJo from that. And so when I first saw JoJo, I thought like, in like no offense to anybody, but I thought it was just like some weird gay niggas with like that fought with Ghost, and I was like,
Pretty
but this
much.
is hard. And all they had was Jotaro and Dio. And for y'all niggas don't know, like Jotaro is the one in the big ass like
With the hat.
purple, black, like shit with it, like his hat is like combined with his hair, and the deal's like the Ben Blanc nigga with that one
vampire.
stand, right? So like years later, I'm like 13. I finally like figured out what JoJo is, and I like went through everything. So like JoJo's like this huge ass series that has like 8 parts, and like every part is like all part of like the same storyline about this bloodline, like about this family, but like every part is like in a different time period. So like one is in like it's like the 80s in Egypt. One is in 90s and it's like the small town Japan. One is in the early 2000s in Italy. One is in like 2010s in Florida in this prison. One is in like the 1800s with like horse racing. But like it's insane. I don't remember what I was getting to, but I don't
either.
But
Just how you got into it.
But yeah, no, JoJo is like it's insane if you're not into it. But it's so dope because now they all love it just as much as I do. And it's crazy because I've been holding in this love for stuff for like since like I was like 14, but I never like recommended it to anybody because it was so weird.
Yeah.
And you're afraid people would look
And
at
I
you
was afraid people
differently.
would be like, "Man, what the fuck is this?" And so JoJo was always something that I kept to myself. And then I just be on Twitter like crazy. Like if you look, I follow like 1,000 people on Twitter. Like I love social media just because there's so much dope shit on there that I can just like indulge in visually. It's like I'm an artist, so I'm just always looking at cool shit. So like I have hella pages that like post like really dope. JoJo's known for like its art because the author, excuse me for butchering his name because it's Japanese and I have a speech impediment, but his name is Hirohiko Araki, and he's like insane. Like his art is so crazy. He's had collabs with Gucci. Like he has his own like exhibits in Japan. Like
He's in the Louvre.
If there's any way he hears
Is it
this,
still there?
I just want to let him know that I love him to death, and he taught me so much about just art and comics in general. And so I would always like retweet stuff about his art like all the time, and just JoJo shit all the time on my TL. And they started seeing it, and they got into it. Once they got into it, that's literally all we talk about. I asked this nigga what he's doing. Oh, I'm watching JoJo all the time. That's literally what we do.
I tried.
Bro.
Part 1 was so bad though.
Yeah, but that's what I was getting
I
at.
tried like 3 times.
People who like really get into JoJo always end up hating part 1 just because it's so like normal and like calmed down compared
just a
to
bunch
the
of ass pulls.
insane wildness that's in the rest of the parts.
I liked it.
Yeah, see,
I don't
No, you're
understand.
gonna
that's
love
because
it.
Yeah.
that's because you haven't fully
Wait.
immersed yourself in JoJo yet. Like once you do, that's such like normie shit. Like this, bro. I can't.
Okay, let me tell you, like how because I got into anime at a very, well, it's very little, but at a very late time in comparison to like all my other friends. So Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, watching that since the womb.
Right, exactly.
But the first like anime that I watched, my friend told me to watch Sword Art Online.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And he was like,
I
"Yeah,
have
well,
my
watch this."
opinion.
Don't shit on
He was
it.
like,
I have my opinions.
He was
We
like-
will argue right now.
Right
he was
bro.
like, "Watch this on Netflix." I'm like, "Okay."
Okay, I
Like,
just want to hear. What did you think of it, bro?
first watching it, I thought it was decent.
Okay.
But then I watched other stuff and I was like, this is fucking bullshit.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That's one of many reasons why I respect you.
Because he agrees
my,
with you.
My thing, no, because he understands what trash anime is.
Nigga, and
I think
I
with Curran like knows every single amazing anime and he knows why it's amazing, and I can check him on any bullshit and he's gonna know. But then he'll say some dumb shit like Sword Art Online is good. And
It's
I'm like,
not terrible, bro.
You went back
I
on
love
every
that show.
That show is
The premise,
horrible.
nigga. You cannot tell me. I'm like a video game nerd.
Okay,
so
but like
that is a
the
dream,
premise was cool.
bro.
Every nigga
What the hell?
when Sword Art Online when SAO first popped off, I was obsessed with it because this was the first time like an isekai or like someone who gets transported into like a different world or video game. Like
Was
that was
like
one
a
of
thing.
that was one of the first. That wasn't the first ones because there had been like Hack and like all them other shits, but like that was one of the first like really really big ones. And it's how they were doing it was like the first 3 episodes. I was like, bro, like this is about to be some next level shit, and
And
then
it
it
was.
just
And I thought the exact same thing.
and it just went ass. And I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
You talking about just in season 1 or if the series as a
Season
whole?
1,
Season-
everything.
yeah.
Gun Gale was cool. Gun Gale Online was cute. I like the little pink bitch. She was smooth.
You a hater, bro.
I'm not a hater. I legit check the fuck out of everything. Like that's bullshit. That's another reason why I think Dr. Stone is a prodigy. If you haven't seen Dr.
You
Stone,
should actually
please watch
that. It's
Dr.
only
Stone.
like 4 episodes.
For all of my niggas out there who have been into anime for a very long time
Watch
and they've
Fire
seen a
Force.
lot of shut up. Fire Force is just Soul Eater with firemen.
No,
I don't want to
my
keep saying it.
God.
I don't want to keep saying it. Anyways,
It's like-
for all my niggas out there who have seen a fuck ton of shonen anime and you're tired of it and you want something new but still love shonen anime, watch Dr. Stone. Like, it is the most refreshing thing. Like, the fact that I can find something that still like keeps my like attention span is crazy. That's how I judge if something's good. If you can keep my attention span, you're golden. In some type of way, you're doing something right. Because I can't concentrate for shit.
And that just goes in any series in general.
Anything, bro. That goes for video games especially. Like, if you can keep my attention for a video, I'm not a gamer, bro. Like, I be into like the gaming industry because I'm a nerd and I just like shit. But I'm the type of person who, like, if a new game comes out, I'm gonna watch my favorite YouTuber play it instead of actually playing it. Like, that's just me. Because I'm so story based. So like, that game has to be really fucking good for me to go out and pay $60+ for it and actually spend like
effort. To play it and beat it.
Yeah, like the last game, niggas shit on me. Last time I put like hours into something was like Breath of the Wild because when my roommates had it,
though.
Incredible. But niggas gonna shit on me because I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
That's a great game too.
Okay,
what the fuck?
It has mixed. A lot of people were like, this is kind of mid. I love that game because it literally just felt like I was.
I love that term.
Mid.
Just calling everything mid.
I hate that shit.
Nah, bro.
Niggas on Twitter.
That was his
want everything
podcast.
mid, bro.
Their podcast name was mid. No, but like I don't know why, but like last summer I graduated high school, and like every kid knows, you get like a little lump sum of money, whatever, when you graduate. Everyone like kissing your ass. They gave me a map. That's the last time you're really gonna get some shit. So I like splurged, and I bought a Switch. I bought insurance for my Switch just because I had the money to. Like stupid. And then I bought Xenoblade Chronicles, and I played that game for the entire summer. I had like maybe 120 hours. And like for like super hardcore gamer niggas, that's nothing. But for me, that's a lot.
I was gonna say, bro, I have like 1,300 hours on Warframe.
Okay, but like, you're a super gamer nigga. I'm not. Like, it can't keep my attention like that. So the fact that this dumbass game about this kid helping this girl who has her titties out for no reason, trying to figure out like, what was it about, bro? How to get her to that one place that was like heaven.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what like she originally came from or something like that. That game is just, I just love it in every sense. Like, the characters are so attractive, and not like all some waifu shit, but just like, I'm an artist, bro. So like, when I look at character designs, like, okay, these character designs are attractive. Like, this is what's gonna get people to like to click or to like look or play this game. Like, that's the last time I actually really put hours into something besides Zelda, and Smash too, but I don't really count.
It's not really a story-based game.
Yeah, I've been lacking on Smash. Yeah, Smash Ultimate Story is horrible too. Oh my god, it was trash. Did you play the story mode?
No.
Exactly.
I didn't comment on it. What the fuck?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, that's how you know it's trash. If this nigga didn't play story mode,
Because I don't have a Switch yet.
I don't have a Switch.
What the
I'm
fuck?
broke.
you don't have a
I know.
Switch.
No.
We're broke, bro.
How you so good at Ultimate then?
I'm just that nigga.
Okay.
All right. Anyways.
What the
I
fuck
feel like just
New topic.
just the thought of like, because I remember like when I was fucking 10 when like when Smash Brawl came out.
Oh yeah,
That
when it
is
was
my
on
and we were
Wii.
playing the
Story was
subspace.
crazy.
Oh,
Emissary.
That was-
Yeah.
oh my god.
That was a beautiful.
It was insane.
Story.
Like, people don't understand. Smash is like, it's on some other shit. Like, the fact that like every time when you're in like elementary school, middle school, people would bring out the Wii in class. Like, this is a fun day. What are you playing? You're playing Smash or Wii Sports
Or Just Dance.
or Just Dance. If there's like mad females in the building, you can play Just Dance. That's what it is, bro. Okay, you gonna take offense to that because you a dancing nigga, but like, let's be honest, ain't no niggas better play no Just Dance. You think we all link up? We playing Just Dance?
Exactly. I'm playing Smash.
Kern's
and
gonna
kicking
play
y'all
Just
asses.
Dance.
Nigga, I will just dance. The fuck? Ain't no
No,
fucking
but
video game.
Smash is insane. The fact that you got all these characters from all these different video games and put them together in a successful fighting game that makes sense, even if it has its flaws. Like, we all know it's not perfect. Like, it has patches. There's characters who have been way overpowered, but like, it works, and it works really well. And anybody can just pick it up and like honestly, in this day and age, if you can get girls to play a video game for longer than 20 minutes, you've succeeded.
And Smash does that.
Right, and
Yeah,
it's
so
not even,
it's-
and that's, and I hate now people gonna get on my ass like it's some sexist shit, but it's not. Like, that's just not really what most girls are into. Like, your typical girl who goes to high school and watches like makeup tutorials and like goes to Starbucks with her homegirls and like they like to eat at Corner Bakery and shit. She's not playing Smash. You know what I'm saying?
They don't have a Switch.
They
They're not bringing out their Switch.
They got to switch as like they brothers or they dads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They're not, you know.
yeah.
I'm talking about like a specific person.
What? I didn't hear him. I wasn't
I
listening.
think I know.
That's
Anyways.
not
important.
What'd he
way
say?
too specific.
What did you say?
It's very general because where we're from, everybody is the same, especially girls. Mad niggas too. Shout out to IE.
No, don't shout
Yeah.
out the IE. Never shout out the IE.
love the Inland-
Never shout out the
Listen,
IE.
Love the Inland
listen.
Empire. This nigga said, eh.
The Inland Empire sucks for our age. It's good if you're like super
Oh
young
yeah, like
or,
if I was
old as hell.
35 and I had kids, boom, I'm living there.
No, I've been thinking about this a lot because
Yes,
I
baby.
I just graduated, right? And I'm just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck do I do now? Like, do I move back home or do
Right.
I stay here?
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking like, I'll save money for move back home, but
Do you want to move back
It's the
home?
What the
Yeah.
fuck
that's
do
the
you do?
question.
Yeah.
It's like
Nothing,
because
bro.
my friend just got an apartment in Azusa.
Yeah.
And he
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, yeah, I have a room open. You could stay here if you like. And it's like dirt cheap compared to what I pay here.
Right.
And I'm just like, I walk outside the apartment. I'm just like,
Nothing.
what the fuck do I do?
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. People
And
are like, oh
I
my
feel like
God.
Open land.
that's the issue with the IE is that compared to here, people have fun surrounded by them in
Yes.
entertainment.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
In the
Yes.
IE,
There's
you have to
nothing.
make
You have
your
to
own
make
fun.
it.
Exactly.
And it, bro, that
So
people
hard,
understand that
bro.
jacks up kids so much.
That's why
Exactly.
everybody
And they
needs
don't,
drug
they don't
addicts.
believe that.
Because niggas,
Like,
niggas, I will say right here, right now, single children always have some type of mental baggage
Yup.
because they're alone their entire lives. Like being in
agree.
somewhere that doesn't have anything to do, you're just like, bro, all I can do is either do some dumb shit because there's nothing else to do, or I'm gonna drive myself crazy doing something I shouldn't be doing because like I don't know what else to do.
Nigga, get some friends. That's why you got us.
Even if
The
you
fuck?
have, all right,
Okay,
okay, but when
no,
I don't
but
see you, then
here's
what?
the thing. Here's the thing. There are groups of people or there are individual people in the IE who have interests
Yep.
that do not align with a lot of people out
Exactly.
there.
Yeah,
Which is why you mentioned before there are so many generic types.
Oh my god, that's why
That
I
was a
roll
clone.
with literally just them. There's one missing right now, the homeboy
That's-
Austin. But
you
like,
just described every single like friend group in the Inland
but think
Empire.
about it, like of course everybody know everybody, but like who you really
Yeah.
keeping close like that? Like there's
Yeah.
mad places I know where like everybody knows everybody, but like you can hang out with all these niggas and it's cool, or you know unless like,
But
you
it's
know,
like fake
you
fun.
banging or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. But like I don't, bro. The IE is so weird.
It's
It's just, yeah, bro.
Everything is the same.
It's so small. Like I swear,
so small.
like, if I go to a
bro.
specific place, I know I'm gonna see somebody.
people
like the
don't
fact
leave.
the fact that I can go there's
People do not
it's like
leave.
20, yeah, bro.
bro,
Like
you can
25
take
year olds.
you can take one freeway and get to any place in IE. That's wild to me. Like it's whack, bro. And everywhere looks the same. Upland look just like
Fucking
Rancho.
look like just like
Rancho,
like
Claremont
Rancho
looks like
and
Upland.
Claremont and Montclair. They all look the same, bro. And all of them like I don't know. The only place
I
that's
don't know.
different is San Bernardino.
Here's-
That's
here's-
That's why, you know why.
Hell.
Hell.
I don't know, but I just feel like there's one thing I will admit though. Because of that environment and that the sense of that if you want to do something, you really got to put fucking work into
Oh
it.
my
Yeah.
Because
god.
no one's gonna see it.
Because
Exactly.
no one's seeing you, bro.
And
That's true.
and because of that, that's why I believe that people are more creative in the Inland Empire than like Los
bro,
Angeles.
that is an amazing.
You know, the
point.
crazy part about that is that like the creativity here, like in the IE, I feel like it's so underutilized because all the people who are
Straight
serious
up.
in the IE,
You
Yeah.
don't
Where
see
do they
it. You
go?
Where
you
do they
actually
go?
don't
They
see
go to LA?
it.
You
Yeah.
really-
or they go to some other school where they can actually pursue it like 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to name names, but you see it here like all the time. You just
Oh,
see
yeah.
people who just they make songs and they just spit them out, just
Yup.
spit them out, and you know, like it's not they don't take time
They're
into
not
it.
taking time
They're
with it.
only doing it to like try and
Exactly.
get with
Blow
some
up.
chicks
Trying to
or
get-
try and get some money or
Clout.
clout.
Literally for clout.
It's not for the sake of
like
art.
art.
See,
And that
that's what we
brings
were
us
going
back
before.
to
That's
what
exactly
we
what I'm
started
talking. That's
in the
exactly what I'm
beginning.
talking about.
Yeah.
It's like okay, like y'all, you're doing something that's great, that's cool. You're like, there's niggas even who make music in the IE, and it's like it's good. It's like okay, that's cool, but like,
But why?
but why are you, bro? This is all right. Again, shout out my moms. So this is one Christian comedian. I don't remember his name. Shout out to him though. God bless him for real. And he had like a little like sermon thing, and he was talking about like your why or your what. I really wish I knew this dude's name right now because it'd be
Oh, I know
so
what
cool.
you're
If you
talking
could-
about.
But remember my mom
Yeah,
showed
yeah.
us
Your why and your what.
your why and your what. So it's like okay, it's like boom. So I illustrate and I animate, right? And it's like okay, that's cool. You do that, but like, why do you do it? So it's like some people just do it's like, okay, it's fun. It's like, okay, that's cool. But like for me, my why is because like I would literally not be able to breathe if I didn't do this. And I have people that I want to inspire and speak to because I didn't have people that were speaking to me directly. And it's like when you have something like that why, that really shows like a passion. And like that really pushes you forward just that much more than anybody else who can do it easily. And like that'll push you, like you making music, that'll push you farther than like some 17-year-old kid in Atlanta who's gonna make like a cool 16-bar song is gonna go insane, but he's not saying any more than like 30 words. Like that's really what makes people like hit, is because they have that why behind them. And that's not here. People aren't doing that. They're whys for the wrong reasons. It's like, okay, I want to do why because like, oh yeah, this one girl I'm trying to get with likes rapper niggas, so I'm finna drop these cool couple songs and I'm gonna see what she says and hopefully she suck my dick. Like, no, you know what I'm saying,
bro? And their friends hype it up like it's the
Like,
best.
that's
shit
because
ever.
the greatest thing.
okay, shout out. I know I'm shout out mad people, but like shout out my boy Jeremiah in Chicago. You know what it is, bro. But he was telling me he was like, fuck y'all. He
I
was,
don't know this nigga.
he was like, no, because I'm breaking what something he said. He was like, it's hard being an artist with like artist friends because some of them just aren't good and they're not doing it for the right reasons. Like I can support him all day because he puts in just as much, if not more hours than I do. And if there's someone who does that more than me, because I drive myself insane. So if I can see someone who's doing that or even more, I'm a ride for them. But there's some people who just like they do it, but it's not good. Or it's like, you know, they're not doing it because they really like it. They're doing it because everyone wants to rap now. Or like, oh, everyone wants to say that they're like a creative
Or it's
director.
like it's the new get rich quick scheme,
Right.
And
It's oh my god.
like
that's
it's just
yes.
in this modern age, like, come on, there have been so many songs that have just been one hit wonders.
Yes.
But they turn from one hit wonder into big name artists.
Exactly.
And they want to try and hop on that train.
Right.
It's way more prevalent here than it is in the Inland Empire.
Oh my
Easy.
god.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
But
I'm sure.
But
Probably
that's
worse here.
you sparked something in my head that like you were like, it's a get rich quick scheme. Like I love, it's so funny to me, like all the real artists, we were people who like were looked and always treated differently because like we were artists. Like, oh, like growing up, like all my cousins was playing football and shit, and like I was watching anime and I was in karate. Like I was always different. And then now it's like, now that's idolized. Like everyone wants to be like, do you know how many people, and not even like I'm big shit, but you know how many people like start to act like they fake draw after my art show?
You know, I know exactly who you're talking about.
And it's like,
Oh my
and
God.
I'm not even trying to
Oh
be on
my
my ass
gosh, that's hilarious.
because
See the ad?
because y'all who really know me know how hard I am on myself.
Exactly.
But like, there's literally people who have started to try drawing and like put on like art
Wait, but
shows.
that's not a bad thing though. Maybe
No, but
No,
they're
it's
doing
not
it for the-
necessarily
like
a
I
bad
said, the
thing
wrong
because it's
reasons.
like now if this was like a 6-year-old black kid who came and now he wants to draw because he saw me do it, then oh my god, I've succeeded. But
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
or if there's like some 50-year-old man who has kids and he used to draw like way back in the
wait,
day.
I think I know your game. So it's kind
You know
of
what I'm
like
saying?
oh, if he can do it, I can do it too. type
Right.
mentality.
It's not
But then there's some
But-
people who
it's
are
just
doing that because
competitive.
they're
Yeah,
like, oh,
it's
this
like-
nigga got
All this-
how many retweets because he had an art show and he's drawing and shit. I'm
gonna do that.
Well, let me start doing that. No, bruh, because like it's hard out here.
whack
Like
as
being
fuck,
bro, there's so many things about being an artist that are just people don't understand, and it's so complex. And especially being a commercial artist, like the whole starving artist thing is so real. Like you don't think it's real till you go to art school. And I know I say that all the time. I know I say that all the time.
facts.
And I know I get on their nerves, but like it's facts. Like it's scary, bro, cuz it's like for me, my position is like, okay, I'm about to enter an industry that's like ruled by like white and Asian people. There's not too many like black folks like trying to be a storyboard artist. Like, come on. And it's like they're already looking at this Asian family of these like two twins because they can draw their ass off, or like this white kid who did this, and it ain't about no race stuff. It's like this is just what it is. Like this is what like predominantly is in this industry, and it's so much harder to break through as someone who is a black artist who like comes in with like the black perspective or just the color perspective in general is so much more different than anybody else's. Like it's just, you just gotta dig more, and not everyone's gonna understand that, and that's cool. Like we know niggas who don't understand that, but like
sadly,
sadly,
And-
bro, like it's, oh my god, I was somewhere and like I was with somebody talking about just like what it's like being like black or just a person of color, and just like certain like crazy experiences. And I had just had the most wild experience the other day, and I was just like, "Whoo, that's a whole."
That is.
Yo,
No, if you on my Twitter, you probably seen it.
100%.
But my thing, and I'm not gonna go into it because I'm not. Come on, but my point is like, it's people. You see stuff on the news and you think like, oh, that's on the news. Like it's not gonna happen. That shit is real.
That shit is
Like it's really like the black struggle is really hard, and I don't know if I'm just now seeing it because I still have to pay bills now. But like it's for real, bro. So like, I don't know. For me, I just want. Like I have a lot of different agendas, like as an artist. Like one of them, I just want people to have more awareness of like art that you can do. Like oh my god, bro! Every time I be drawing, people be like, "Oh, you want to be a tattoo artist? Oh, you gonna be this?" It's like, bro, just because I'm black and I draw does not mean I have to be a tattoo artist.
Tattoo artist.
Like
it's like they want to put you in a box.
Exactly.
And it's not. They don't want to put you in a box because you're an artist. It's because you're black.
Exactly. But like, I guarantee it. If I said to somebody like, "Oh, I'm going to school for animation," like every time they look at me so shocked.
Wow.
But I bet you like some little nerdy white kid with like his little like satchel handbag, walking around with his like with his dirty big like bootcut jeans, and then nigga said, "I'm trying to work for Disney." Y'all be like, "Oh yeah, I can tell."
Damn, bro, gets higher the next day.
Dude, it's so crazy. Like, cause I go to a lot of backyard shows.
Yeah.
Like,
oh hell yeah.
Around here.
I wish you had that.
And
right.
Like
I know.
all the black people there, like they're rappers. And
Bro.
not to say that's a bad thing.
No.
But like there was just one time like there was like an indie band playing.
Yeah.
And there was this one nigga playing like the bass guitar.
Hell yeah.
And then niggas were like, "What the fuck is this?
That's what I like
Like,
to
what
see.
the fuck is going on?"
That is what I like
It's just
to
like,
see.
and then like people were so confused.
It's
Like
crazy.
And then everyone like walked up to him and was like,
It's
you
like,
know,
dude.
meet and greet with him. And that kind of made me proud.
Right. It's
Man.
dope. You know, and it's like, that's good that he gets that extra push. Because it's like, you know what? Like, fine, don't pay attention to me. I'm going to make you see me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to figure out how to, like, articulate myself. But it's just like, people are so, like, one-sided with their view. And they think, like, all that they see or people tell them is it.
Yeah, they're closed-minded.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you back and surprised a black dude is playing the bass? Like, do you know we invented rock and roll?
When does
Exactly.
When, why did
that shit
yeah.
makes me so mad.
That makes
Whenever
no sense.
I'm like a
But
huge
then that-
Paramore
but-
fan, so I'll
right.
be playing Paramore and all these niggas in
Bro,
the back
that's
of the car, like,
people.
what the fuck
Bro,
is this?
I love how people
I'll slap
act
the shit out of
wild when we say like black folks love Paramore. Yes, bitch, we love Paramore. We made Paramore. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
I wouldn't say we made Paramore.
no,
That's
not
kinda
not
cat.
that,
They
not
made the
that.
genre.
She know what I mean.
Yeah.
But like that
Shout out
genre.
Haley Williams.
And they made
Exactly,
house
she's
music,
gorgeous,
bro. That's
everything.
people think that like white people
Bro, that's
made
the
house
thing,
music.
and
But I don't speak for everyone here, but I feel like we all been in a situation where it's just like you be around like other black people that you do not know very well. And
Yeah.
you just watch what you say,
Yup.
do, what music you play around them because you don't want to get that
it's
reaction.
exactly-
Black folks,
But it's just like,
We're all
why do I have to do that?
one of the most complex like subjects ever is just black people in America. Like it just like the whole whitewash thing and hood niggas and niggas who like live in the suburbs but that's close to the hood
Being mixed.
and like
Like-
exactly like there's oh my god, black people are just so complex because we're put in such a weird place. Like half of us are here, not 3/4 of us are here because of slavery. The other good chunk is here because they're African immigrants who came here looking for something better, or they came from the islands, but it's like all of us have our own culture that's based off of us not being around our original culture. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Like
It's just
like
it's,
black culture,
Is pop culture. Is pop
is
culture.
literally.
Without a doubt.
literally, like you see it on the daily, bro. You see all these white kids talking about slat and stuff like that.
Oh my god.
Like that by itself, and then you look at the Kardashians. You look at just those two things. It's like, bro, like black girls used to get made fun of for having big asses. Now all you bitches want to look like that, and then you still gonna be racist. Like it's wild, bro. It's nuts. It's being black is. It would be bad to say it's
Complex.
lonely.
no, I agree. I agree.
Was that like weird to say that?
No. I agree.
I feel like it really is.
and
Grand
it's. I feel like
comedians?
it's more lonely given
Yes.
like our situation
Yeah.
in the empire because
Bro, it's such a weird.
And
it's
especially being like a black artist, that's a whole nother.
Oh
thing.
my
Just being
god.
it gets more niche in
It just
boxes.
keeps
Getting smaller.
boxing. And it's like no one's trying to put ourselves in a box. It's just that's
how
how
it
shit.
is.
That's how
That's
shit
just how people
is.
process information.
Exactly. And it's you just got to fight it, bro. Like honestly. And that's why like we do what we do so much because like we know that especially where we're from, it's so much harder to do what we're doing.
Yeah.
And you need people that are
There's-
going to tell you that like
No, it's-
that it's okay, like keep pushing, like you're not alone, like da 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 da, you know, because it's very easy to get caught up in your own head and be like, oh, like, damn, like
I'm good.
I'm really the only one doing this.
That's partially why I made this podcast to
I
show
love it.
to
I
like
think it's
to
amazing.
just give people a platform and to
Yes.
b show like if there's a little black kid out there that's like, oh my gosh, I want to do radio now because I saw
Right.
your podcast. I would feel like
Dude, that
Greatest
feeling
nigga
is-
alive,
that
like-
feeling is, I'm telling you, it's undefeated. Like that, I'd take that over money any day.
any day. So
And
we gotta
people-
we gotta
and-
close on that note 'cause it's almost 7:00 and that's the first time it shows in. So we gotta.
Wow.
You want to give any last moments?
Oh,
any
wow.
handles?
Any last words? Rest in peace, Etika. That's my last word.
Man, don't even.
I can't believe that happened.
I had to,
bro, honestly.
I had to save it to the end because if I start talking about that, I'm gonna get too emotional. But I have to spread out his word, bro, because that was one man I had when I had nothing. When I was in some of my deepest, darkest places, I had Etika to look forward to. So we gotta we can't let these black heroes. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. We can't let these black heroes be forgotten about, bro. And keep them educated because they don't tell our history. So we gotta tell it ourselves. So
That was amazing.
you know what I'm saying. Thank you, bro. I appreciate
Mike,
you.
Thank you.
Anytime, guys.
Yes.
So thank you guys for all listening
Jacob can
in.
finally go eat.
The Talking with Spencer program. I will see you guys all very soon.
Stay up.
Yes.